beginning it is, but then like as time progresses, you just know you got to do this or you got to do that.
Like Brian says, you're pretty comfortable on the offensive line, and just kind of last year you're being looked as somebody who can maybe do both. Are you concentrating on one end this?
Just concentrating on right guard, more offense as a whole.
Didn't seem. Go ahead.
What was that decision process like? I mean, was that your decision? Was that Coach Harbaugh's decision? Like, about which way you were going to go?
It's pretty much just like it wasn't my decision, but it was just like a long-term decision. Like that's where my future projects to be at, any guard or interior lineman. So.
And what's the reason for that? Is that just because it's more natural to you, or your body type, or what?
Body type mostly. Like I'm a big guy, big thighs, so I'm always on the outside.
Well, maybe other than your size, I mean, but everybody who talks about you says you're hard to move. Mm-hmm. Got to get low. Brian was talking about what's going on against you in practice. Got to get low. What makes you so difficult to move?
Well, to me, like different players or different D linemen like Rashawn and Monet, like they get real low, so you got to match their lowness. Like we do a hitting drill, like Oklahoma. Like as soon as I see how low they are, I just match their lowness and just move my feet.
Can you kind of describe some of the challenges of that? I mean, different guys are going to try to come at you different ways, right? I mean, like player A might try to get you one way, player B is going to come at it. How do you kind of adjust with all that, knowing that everybody's coming from different angles?
Pretty much like studying your defense. Like Maurice, fast twitch guy, like you can get off the ball with the quickness, so you got to know you got to be quick with him. But like Monet, like he not as much like head up, but he coming with more strength. As Maurice is coming with more quickness. So.
Mike, did you lose weight this offseason at all?
Drop
down at all?
Yep, 360 right now.
360, is that what you want to stay at?
I want to get lower. Just
you got a target?
Lower for my health. Not really a target, just losing as a whole.
So what do you need to do to take yourself to another level and win a job here?
As in football or?
To win a job on the offensive line, yeah.
Just everything the coaches ask. I mean, right now we're breaking it down like simple tasks and everything. Last year when I came in June, so it was like going fast and I was in school. So I really couldn't like pick up everything at once, but like now, this is my first spring ball, so we're taking it slow. We're starting from the basics and going.
How much weight did you lose?
15 pounds.
You move better with this weight, you think?
Yeah, I move better. Just all credits to Ferguson and all the training staff.
So did you cut the grapes out of your diet?
Just adding more fruits. Pineapple, strawberries, pears.
You talk about how the weight loss is beneficial for your health too. Are you thinking long-term health as well?
Yeah, I'm thinking long-term. That's pretty much how I'm looking at it right now. I mean, because football is going to be football, but I mean, I'm trying to live forever. Well, not forever.
No problem.
Yeah.
You're just trying to live. Like, what kind of habits are you kind of taking in as far as that weight loss and looking long-term preventatively?
Just looking at what I eat, like fried food, and just how much I eat, pretty much.
What's been the hardest thing to cut out of your diet? Like something you really
fried food, pretty much.
Okay.
I'm not really a sweets guy, but every once in a while, you crave some candy. So that's pretty much it.
I feel like a veteran almost at this point.
I wouldn't say veteran, but like right now, all the older guys kind of going. So it's like Dream and Caesar are only young guys. So in the point, I kind of feel like I don't feel like they look up to me, but I feel like like they look at me to show them what to do or the ways.
So this is your first spring practice.
Mm-hmm.
What just kind of surprised you the most, and what did you prepare for the best for this spring practice?
Nothing really surprised me. It's just like camp from last year was grueling long hours. So just the 4-hour practices. Like this has been my first 4-hour practices or this long duration of practices.
What's Cesar showing you so far?
What's who?
Ruiz?
Oh, Caesar and Dream, they doing good right now. Caesar's showing some good technique. Like you said, some of the stuff that we do here, IMG told him, so like kind of like settling in and like he already knows some stuff. Dreaming, he's good. He light on his feet, so he's working good.
What have you improved in your game? I mean, with more power, footwork? What are the strides?
I'm trying to improve on footwork because like I got flat foot, so I like misstep sometimes or like certain plays you do certain footwork. That's pretty much what I'm trying to work on right now.
You got flat feet?
Yeah.
Like is that like in terms of body type or in terms of like the way you stand or in terms of
like just my foot like as a whole, like I don't have an arch, so
really?
it's hard. Well, I mean it's not hard, but I'm saying like it's different for me.
Okay.
With your weight too, I mean, does it affect
Uh,
your feet a lot or not?
Not really a lot, but like it's something I've dealt with over the years, so it's not really a downfall. It's just learning what to do
So you've lost 15, and how much more do you want to lose?
as much as I can.
Well, like, I mean,
I mean, I'd say the cap is probably like 335 or 330. Yeah, but I'm just trying to lose. I'm just trying to get healthy as a whole. Football ain't-
I mean, can you? You don't look 15 pounds lighter to me. I mean, I don't know how different. I mean, are your clothes fitting you differently, or?
Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, I feel like as a football team, like on the field. But I mean, like I'm working all the time. I'm doing something, so it's not like I feel it like on me, but like I feel it during football or when I'm doing football related stuff.
Because you're lighter on your feet. I mean, you're just moving differently.
Yeah,
You feel a lot better conditioned?
yeah,
Or,
yeah, definitely. This conditioning period is, it's been tough.
Did that show when you were running? I mean, are you able to run further now or
Yeah.
longer?
Yeah. Last year, like when we do gashes, I do every other one, but now I'm just taking it like straight through.
What's your top weight you've been? Your heaviest.
I'd say 380. Yeah.
And you want to get down to 335.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to get down, but that's like the cap.
That's your cap. Yeah.
That's
When-
how much.
sorry. When was the last time you weighed 335?
I'd probably say junior year or sophomore year in high school.
Feel like this guard job is yours to lose?
What do you mean to lose?
Do you feel like you got a line on the starting job?
No. Right now it's all competitive every day. So every day you never know. Somebody is going at somewhere different. So it's all competitive. It's not a real starting five right now.
Where have you worked?
At right guard.
Only
Some
right
left.
guard, nowhere
Yeah.
else.
Some left.
Is there one thing, Mike, that you think you need to do better to elevate yourself into that spot that you're working on in particular, or is there a couple
As
things
in
there?
the starting job?
Yeah, to move to that next level for yourself as a player.
Just as a playbook, just learning the playbook more. Because I mean, like new coaches we got now, so it's like different terms and stuff. So it's pretty much just learning the playbook.
How much different is the playbook this year compared to
It's not really much different. It's just like the wording terms.
Okay.
So I mean, it's all the same thing, but it's like different players are called different. I mean, different players are called different names, but it's just like remember.
And that's Coach Hamilton making those changes, or?
I don't know who exactly.
Okay.
Who's the toughest guy you've had to face on the D line?
I'd probably say Monet or Maurice first, because Maurice so quick, so you gotta match the lightness on his feet.
What are the
Monet's just brute strength.
Huh?
Monet's just brute strength.
Yeah. So you gotta match the strength.
You're less than a year removed from the recruiting process, a year removed from high school. During the recruiting process, was there any player from Michigan you kind of formed a bond with, who kind of helped talk you through that process and you bounce questions off of?
The process of recruiting. Or
Yeah, or recruiting even after you committed, kind of got you prepared for this.
I'd just say all the alumni players from my high school that was here, like Delaney Hill, Jordan Lewis, and Dave Dawson. So,
Why were those voices important?
just knowing, cause like when I was a freshman, they were seniors, so just knowing their leadership that they've been here for 4 years. So I mean, I looked to them in high school. Now we'll look to them in college.
Anybody give you any good advice that you took into your freshman year?
Not anybody specific. Just listen to what the coach say and do it to the best you can.
Mike, we saw that Rashawn ran that crazy 40. I want to know if you ran the 40.
Yeah, I ran the 40.
What was your
5.5?
5.5?
Yeah.
Is that what? Is you happy with that?
I'm not happy
5.5
with
for a 360-pound guy is pretty good.
Yeah, I always ran. It's crazy because I've always ran like a 5.5.
Okay.
Yeah, like even when I was like at old Nike camps, like I ran like a 5.5. So I've pretty much been the same thing. I'm just trying to get it low.
You don't got to run 40 yards anyway.
Yeah,
So you're good.
hopefully not.
Did you go to the pro day? To watch those guys?
I had class,
Okay.
but I watched like the recap.
Yeah, I mean, do you kind of project? Do you think about like someday that could be me there? Or
Yeah,
something like that?
like Kyle. Kyle was the starting guy in front of me, so I was just like looking at him like, wow. Even like looking at his Instagram page, like kind of look up to him, or trying to model myself to how he played, or going to the next level.
Last one for Mike, please.
What about Kyle in particular? Did you like?
Adversity. Kyle played with a lot of passion, played with a lot of, I wouldn't say madness, but fierceness, or like you play with a lot of fire.
The fact that he was like a fifth-year guy, kind of grinded out too. Did that have like
Yeah.
kind of like a respect factor?
Yeah, I mean, like I always respect him. Like I mean, because like when I was coming into my recruiting process, I didn't really look at like starters or anything. Like I knew Mason started early, so that was pretty much what it was. But I never looked at the guy in front of me. So like when I got here, I was just trying to look to the guy in front of me and trying to model myself to be like him.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.